Time now for another look at the markets for you. It's been a strong start to the week for the Dow Jones. We've been in the green all morning. That's good. It's currently up more than 500 points.
Joining us this morning is Joy Wiltermuth. He is the senior markets reporter for MarketWatch. Joy, are you there? There you are. How are you?
Yes. Hi.
Good to see you.
Good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you very much. Glad we were having a little bit of a technical difficulty, and she was able to get her computer back up and running. We appreciate that. So let's talk oil. The White House says, Joy, even if the war ends soon, gas prices are unlikely to go down in the near future. How long can the markets handle this uncertainty, not to mention U.S. consumers?
Well, so far, the stock market, if you're talking about the stock market, they have been trying to stay optimistic here because you can see the S&P 500, I guess at the end of trade last week was down about 4% from the highs, the record highs. So that's kind of indicative of this whole feeling like the Wall Street really wants to be convinced that this war conflict is going to end rather soon. The other aspect of it, of course, is just the oil prices. And you've just been seeing a bit of a reprieve today. But when you have Brent oil above $100 a barrel, that just has people on edge. So we've already started to see those higher prices flow through, whether that's at the gas tank, filling up for gas, you felt it. The hope is that the conflict can be resolved or ended relatively soon and that oil prices can come down, but it's still unclogging the backlog from the Strait of Hormuz.
Joy, I want to get your reaction to something we heard from a former White House energy advisor on 60 Minutes about the impact of this effective blockade in the Strait of Hormuz, what the impact is on the broader supply chain. Take a listen.
A supply disruption anywhere leads to a price spike for consumers everywhere, including here.
We're seeing this trickle-down effect?
We are. So when that mom in Des Moines goes to the store to buy food for her family, that food was grown with and transported by oil. And as those producers and growers of food react to and absorb these price increases, they'll be passed along to the consumer, to that mom in the store.
So what's happening at the Strait of Hormuz today affects the entire supply chain?
It does.
Joy, what's your take on that analysis?
Well, absolutely, because while we're very focused on oil and high, $100 a barrel is just kind of like a sticker shock. It's not just oil that flows through the strait. There's bauxite and aluminum, and there's and fertilizer, which is a base for food. And all of that adds to the bottom line, the cost at the grocery store, the gas pump.
All right, Joy, thank you so much for that explanation and that context. We appreciate you.